Welcome to SS2 Economics. In a mixed economy like Nigeria, both the private sector and the government play important roles. Today we examine the justifications for government intervention in the economy and the specific functions government performs, from correcting market failures to providing public goods and managing macroeconomic stability. 3 main economic systems. Capitalism/free market, private ownership, government role is minimal. Socialism/command economy, state ownership, government centrally plans production. Mixed economy, both private and public sectors operate together. Nigeria operates a mixed economy. The private sector drives trade, manufacturing, banking, and services. Government owns strategic assets and provides public services, education, healthcare, defense, roads. Free markets fail in specific situations. These market failures justify government intervention. 1. Public goods. Public goods are non-excludable, you cannot prevent someone from using them, and non-rival, one person use does not diminish availability for others. Examples: national defense, street lighting. Private firms will not supply public goods because they cannot charge users, the free rider problem. Government must therefore provide them. 2. Externalities. Externalities are costs or benefits imposed on third parties. Negative externalities, factory pollution, cost borne by society. Positive externalities, education, benefits go to society beyond the individual. Government corrects negative externalities through taxes, Peguvian tax, and regulations. Government corrects positive externalities through subsidies. 3. Merit goods and demerit goods. Merit goods are goods society believes should be consumed more than individuals would choose: education, healthcare, vaccines. Government subsidizes them or provides them free. Demerit goods should be consumed less: cigarettes, alcohol, hard drugs. Government taxes them heavily or bans them. 4. Information asymmetry. When sellers know more than buyers, markets fail. Government corrects this through consumer protection laws, FCCPC in Nigeria, disclosure requirements, and licensing of professionals. 5. Monopoly power. Natural monopolies exist where one firm can supply the entire market most efficiently: electricity grid, water supply. Without regulation, monopolists charge excessive prices. Government regulates them through NERC, electricity, or NCC, telecoms. 6. Economic instability. Free markets are prone to boom and bust cycles. Government uses fiscal policy, tax and spending, and monetary policy, interest rates, money supply, to stabilize the economy. Government allocates resources to provide public goods and services the market will not supply adequately: defense, infrastructure, public education, healthcare. The federal government allocates resources through the Appropriation Act each year. 2. Distribution function. Markets may generate incomes that society considers too unequal. Government redistributes income through progressive taxation, higher earners pay higher rates, social transfers, pensions, conditional cash transfers under Nigeria National Social Investment Program, and provision of free public services. 3. Stabilization function. Government aims to maintain macroeconomic stability, low inflation, low unemployment, stable exchange rate, and steady economic growth. Tools: fiscal policy through the federal budget and monetary policy by the CBN through interest rates and open market operations. 4. Regulatory function. Government regulates private sector activity to prevent exploitation, ensure safety, and promote competition. Key Nigerian regulatory bodies: NERC, Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission. NCC, Nigerian Communications Commission. CBN, Central Bank of Nigeria. SSCE, Securities and Exchange Commission. NAFDAC, Food and Drug Safety. SON, Standards Organization of Nigeria. FCCPC, Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission. Nigeria Federal Government Expenditure. Recurrent expenditure, salaries, Debt servicing, overhead, typically 70 to 80% of spending. Capital expenditure, infrastructure, schools, hospitals, typically 20 to 30%. Debt servicing consumed about 90% of government revenue in 2022 to 2023, severely limiting spending on development. Revenue comes from oil and gas, about 40 to 50%, and non-oil taxes, company income tax, VAT 7.5%, customs duties, about 50 to 60%. Just as markets fail, governments can also fail. Government failure occurs when intervention makes things worse. Causes: corruption, diversion of public funds for private gain. Bureaucratic inefficiency, slow, wasteful operations. Poor information, governments may not know where intervention is most needed. Political interference, spending driven by politics, not economics. Short-termism, focus on the next election, not long-term development. Nigeria examples: Ojikuta Steel Complex under construction since 1979 and has never operated commercially. Power sector absorbs billions in subsidies but electricity remains unreliable. Privatization is the transfer of state-owned enterprises to private ownership. Nigeria privatized NECO and the power distribution companies, DISCOs, with mixed results. Arguments for privatization: efficiency, reduced government spending, competition. Arguments against: loss of public control, potential monopoly, job losses. In a well-functioning mixed economy, government and market complement each other. Government provides the enabling environment, rule of law, contract enforcement, property rights, infrastructure, and corrects market failures without stifling private initiative. Nigeria 2023 reforms include removing fuel subsidy, saving 4 to 5 trillion naira per year, unifying exchange rates, and attracting private investment through public-private partnerships. Let us summarize the role of government in the economy. Nigeria operates a mixed economy. Market failures justify intervention: public goods, externalities, merit goods, information asymmetry, monopoly, instability. Government functions: allocation, distribution, stabilization, regulation. Recurrent spending typically 70 to 80%, capital 20 to 30%. Debt servicing is a major constraint on Nigeria government spending. Privatization, transfer of state enterprises to private sector. Government failure, corruption, inefficiency, political interference. Goal: government enables markets and corrects failures without replacing private initiative.